Good morning. It's been a couple months since I've done the last update on what the Back to Eden food forest looks like, so I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough and show what's happened since then. So it's the end of April 2017. This was the section that the chickens were just on in the last video, so you can see we've moved them over here now. So this area they were not on. We just did the cardboard and the mulch over it. Here's a dwarf everbearing mulberry tree. Here's some trees in pots. I belong to a local fruit tree club, and they had their annual tree sale. So I got a couple items here to plant and get in the ground. Here's a fig tree, and I planted some mint next to it. This is a tea, small leaf tea. Got that from the tree sale. And this for you, David the Good. Got my Seminole pumpkins going. A couple more of those are floating around. Loquat tree and some oregano next to that to make a nice ground cover. There's a jackfruit seedling. And this guy, he turned out pretty cool. This TP trellis. Made this out of Brazilian pepper branches. Definitely have plenty of those around. Anyway, also, per the suggestion of David the Good, I suggest you go check him out. He's really entertaining gardener there. He recommended this perennial cucumber, Cocciina grandis. I think it's also called the ivy gourd. So this is starting, and it should fill this thing up once it gets going. I bought seeds for that plant, and they came all the way from Thailand, and I don't know, I planted seeds all around the base of that, and only one of them took. So I heard they're really easy to start from cutting, so now at least I got one plant going. Should be able to propagate it pretty easily. More Seminole pumpkin. More Seminole pumpkin. That's two plants in one hole there. I gotta thin that out. This is a apple tree. It's the Dorset, golden Dorset apple. So I just planted that bare root a couple weeks ago. Trying to grow a pineapple there. Pigeon pea. This is the Anna apple. And it's got lavender down here next to it. And I did the same thing I did at my old house. Used these cattle panels and made an arch that worked really well before for me, and doing the same thing again. This is some grapevines. And I got these bare root planted 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it looks like they're gonna be making grapes, which is really exciting. And one thing noticed a bunch of aphids on these grapevines. So we were at the nursery yesterday, and they sold ladybugs in a cup. So we put those guys on last night, and there's a few still hanging around. There's another one. Alright. Planted some pole beans down here. They're, I don't know, not doing too well. Some of them have come up, but they're not too happy. I think it's just starting to get too hot for them. So, and here's the grapevines on the other side. And a couple banana trees. Sorry, technically they're not trees, but bananas. Another jackfruit seedling. Moringa, this one was in the last video in the cage. It's doing pretty well. Longevity spinach. And another Anna apple tree. Put some rosemary next to this one. There's a goji berry plant. Hard to see, but that one I was able to transplant from the old house, and it's doing well. Over here, it's another golden dorset apple tree. My son's just obsessed with apples, so hopefully one or two of these apple trees will work. And there's some orange mint down there on the ground for that one. And this is the new chicken yard right adjacent to the old one. I do have some trees planted inside there already. You can see the protective cages around them. There's a strawberry tree, or also known as a Jamaican cherry, a June plum, and then there's a mango back there. So anyway, chickens are happy, ducks are happy. Tried planting some Rosa corn and fava bean alternate over here, and it's not doing too great. It seems like there's something, rabbits or something coming and eating it down. And in addition, I don't think this area gets too much sunlight. There's an oak tree right above. I thought, get some morning sunlight and some kind of middle of the day sunlight, but it only gets about 2 hours of sun, and I don't think that's enough for it. The fava beans are kind of stunted as well. Some watermelon. So I think stuff that needs the sun here is just not that good of a space. So lesson learned. And here, this is a really cool plant, I think. It's called the Egyptian walking onion, and it sets bulbs on the top of these stalks, and when the bulb starts to form, it gets really heavy and just falls over into the ground, and it starts a new plant there. And you can eat the top bulbs. It grows a bulb underground as well that you can eat, and you can eat the chive stalks, and yeah, it's really cool. So looking forward to those guys establishing themselves and reproducing. This watermelon's looking pretty good. So anyway, there's the update. Still got stuff in pots back here to get transplanted over. I did pick up from a friend of mine a black Suriname cherry. These blackberries doing pretty good. Got Malabar spinach started in with this blackberry, and still some stuff in pots over there. Anyway, we got some rain last night for the very first time in a long time. It's been really dry and hot here, so everything's gonna love the rain. It rained pretty good, not for very long, in the middle of the night last night. So all this wood chips is just gonna soak it all up, and that's what I've been waiting for, is a nice soaking rain. So there you go. We'll update you here again soon. God bless.